So, a little birdie told me that you are wanting to read your scripts, but you don't know how to make it sound natural. And I totally hear your concerns as someone who has been teaching YouTube growth strategies for almost a decade and have been teaching people how to script. I know that it can be a little difficult to focus on reading the words and like reading them right and delivering that to the camera. I have been on a journey to post 100 videos in 100 days here on my YouTube channel, and in the beginning I was scripting my videos the same way that I had taught my clients in the past how to script their video. And now I'm at a point where I don't need the script. I don't even need an outline. Like even this video, there's no outline for this. Okay, I think I've kind of got it streamlined, which if you are wanting to learn how to actually like script and outline your videos in a way that converts them, converts your viewers to buyers, followers, all the things, make sure that you join the YouTube Globe Challenge. Okay, but let's get into this. Okay, I don't have like some fancy smancy like a thing for you to do to learn how to become more natural when you're reading from your scripts. Okay, all I can really share is just what I do and what works for me and what has worked for me time and time again. The first thing that I need you to go ahead and anchor into is the fact that you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to practice, and it might just be that your first few videos or whatever just might not sound and look the way that you necessarily want them to. So I need you to make sure that when you're doing this, that you are not approaching this from a place of like judgment. It's because we can have judgment of self so much. Trust me, I know I'm a Virgo. I know all about that self-judgment. So I just want to make sure that we get that out the way. Like, don't come at this with like this whole perfectionism situation, all of that. We're not doing it. Of course, they are outside cutting my grass when I'm making this video. What a perfect way to anchor into the things don't have to be perfect in order for you to show up and make the videos, because it is loud out there, but we're going to still move forward, okay? So for me, when I read from a script, right? I don't typically use a teleprompter. I've used a teleprompter maybe 2 or 3 times. Didn't love the experience, but I needed the teleprompter because the videos that I made were like over an hour long. And so let's say now I wanted to read off a script, right? The way that I do this and the way that I have my entire setup, which I think I'm going to show more of the behind the scenes of that inside of the YouTube Globe Challenge. So again, if you haven't joined that, the link is below. So I would have like my phone here, tripod here, computer here. I have my little Samsung microphone connected on, like sitting on top of my computer. I love this microphone so much. We have been rocking together for like a decade. Baby girl ain't let me down yet, okay? Then I would just have the script pulled up and I would read whatever sentence, okay? Then recite, right? Because I keep my editing very simple. So it's not going to kill me to like have to do that, because the way that I edit, my editing is so simple, so streamlined at this point. But nonetheless, when I go to recite back what it is that I read, it needs to be Kiana-coded. So that's the first thing I want you to take away from this. Just because you have the script, it doesn't mean that the script has to necessarily be read word for word for word, right? Like boom, boom, boom. Like it's almost like you think that if you don't read the sentence exactly how the sentence is structured, that you've done it wrong. You have fucked up. The world is now ending. I need you to calm down, okay? When you read the sentence, I want you to run it through the filter in your mind of how would you naturally say this if you were telling it to a friend, if you were telling it to a client, right? Whatever the case may be. When you do that, the sentence might not be the same. Allow yourself to add in whatever extra you would just naturally add in. So this is why so many of you struggle with being able to read off a script, because you think that because it's the script, it has to be word for word for word, line by line, sentence for sentence, and you can feel yourself losing yourself in that. Now, don't get me wrong, because if you are scripting strategically, then yes, I totally get wanting to make sure that you're hitting on all the things. I don't think that it's necessarily so much about each individual word as it is about the core points and concepts that you are trying to hit on within your video, and making sure that you are doing that in a fairly streamlined way, which again, guess what you get to do afterwards? You get to edit all the bullshit out, okay? I want you to stop putting so much pressure on yourself in the recording stages, because you get to what? What do you get to do? What do you get to do? You get to edit the video, okay? Remember that, okay? So drop that perfectionism. Now, for me, I am a highly expressive person. I think we've talked about this before, right? I have the hand movements. I've got the this. I've just, it's me. I feel like I was more than likely a theater kid at heart, and I just never ran with it, okay? But I want you to bring out that version of you, okay? Not necessarily an alter ego, but you can have that if that works for you, right? But just that version of yourself that's just like, I know what it is I'm talking about. I need that version of you to show up. That version of you that's like, I know what I'm talking about. I do's this. I do's this. I've been doing this. Okay. I want you to bring that person forward. And of course, it's not going to look like how it looks for me, right? But whatever that version looks like for you, I want you to tap into that person. I don't care what it is that you have to do to get there, right? Through a meditation, a hypnosis, those are the things that I would use. But getting into that state of like, you know what? I know what it is I'm talking about. I got this. I know what to do. I know what to say to the people. I know what to say to the people. And if I had to tell the people right now, this is what I'd say. Okay? I want you to tap into that. So let me see if I could just give you like a little bit of an example. I'm just going to read something. I'm just going to pull a sentence. It's not even like from a script. Okay? Let's say this is for like some of the video concepts that I have. Okay. Okay, let's say I wanted to read the sentence. The woman already making sales but plateauing. She knows her client is out there, but her content isn't filtering for her. Did that not sound boring as shit? It did. It did. But if I was going to Kiana-code this, right? Again, if I had to read it, if I'm like, okay, this is my script, but this is the statement, how would Kiana say this? It would be more like, girl, I know that you are already making sales, and at the same time, your sales are not growing. You know that your clients are out there. They are searching for you. They are waiting for you to show up. But the content that you are currently creating, it's not hitting in a way that's bringing them to the front door. You see how like I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying literally the same thing, but I Kiana coded it because I'm like, if I was literally on a group call with my like membership members and I had to say this to them, like this is how it would come out of my mouth. So I Kiana coded it. Same thing, same statement, essentially, just different flavors, a different variation. All in all, I want you to stop overcomplicating this. Okay, I want you to overstop. See what happens when you don't have a script? I'm just kidding. I want you to stop overcomplicating this process. Yes, you can have the script. The script is not going to hurt you. And switching up the script a little bit, how you say the things, is not going to hurt you either. At the end of the day, I need you to remember that your people are not hiring you because you are the best at reading from a script. They are hiring you for you. Okay? I'm pretty sure you're not the only person doing what it is that you do. Help, right? And so what's the differentiation is you. And people want to work with those that they, you know, that they vibe with, that they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the only person who teaches like YouTube and all this other stuff. Like, there are many other people who teach this, but the ones who want to come work with me on it, they're coming because they rock with Kiana. Okay, they rock with Kiana. So just remember that your people are going to choose you because it's you. So you don't have to show up like some manufactured version sounding like a robot when you read your script like, thank you for watching my video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. Like, no, you don't have to you don't have to show up like that, okay? You've got this. I believe in you. And of course, a great place for you to come be supported while you also practice is inside of the YouTube Glow Up Challenge. So make sure that you click the link in my description and come join us. We are getting started next week. I'm so excited. I've been working on the tracker. Oh, it's so bomb. Anyways, I'm going to see you inside of our community.